Hi, Nomad. Go right ahead.
Hey, Nomad. I got something you might find interesting.
Are you ready for this fight?
Take your time.
I'm gonna need better weapons than this if I'm gonna take on Sentinel and these drones.
Shoot, you think we wouldn't like weapons that could take out those drones? No, we don't have the kind of hardware you're looking for.
I guess I'll just have to take what I need from Sentinel then.
That's certainly the most direct route, but there might be another way. We do have some very skilled craftsmen here. They might be able to make something for you. Only thing is, they'll need blueprints for what you need built.
Where can I get blueprints?
Well, Sentinel Corp came here with their own design schematics. They got blueprints for every weapon you can think of, and are using Scale-Tech tooling to craft whatever weapon they need. You'll find them anywhere that's protected by Sentinel Corp, and in particular the Wolves. Be sure to check every military crate you run across.
Sounds promising. I'll keep an eye out.
You think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Let's get you suited up.
You ever see this coming?
You okay? You seem gloomy. No.
No, I agree. Good news for Hagen.
Hey, Jace, we made sure that back door is staying open.
And the programs?
Bitch of a warden is forcing them to work. Most of them got away.
Most. And the others? God. No more, all right? We have what we need.
We ready to save Aroa?
Fox received a recording from his source. I'm not sure, but I think it could help.
What is it?
Play the recording.
Stay out of trouble.
Focus is my forte.
How well did you know Walker?
Well, we fixed things together. He was a military advisor brought in after the Skeltec bombing. We were still in mourning for the friends we lost, and then this hero shows up. He was magnetic, charismatic, you know? Like a TV star or something.
Yeah. That guy could charm the fleas off a dog. He kind of changed after he left the unit.
He never spoke about it.
Well, it's top secret. Let's just say it wasn't pretty. Genius. What's this thing keeping people in Aroa?
The drone perimeter. We're calling it Operation Citadel. I think Walker came up with the name.
Any weak spots?
The perimeter is made up of different interlocking sectors, and each sector has its own drone swarm. Each swarm is managed by an AI that runs through a local relay terminal.
I could see that system working for surveillance, but it took out my chopper without firing a shot.
The swarms, they're made up of dozens of miniature drones that act in unison, like a flock.
You made an artificial bird strike.
No. We made artificial birds to do the job of bees. Pollination. It's Stone and Walker who militarized our swarms to create a deadly shield perimeter. Who thinks like that?
People after power. Skeltec needs to start thinking more like its clients. I suppose you got tricked into inviting private military contractors into Aroa.
Well, I mean, not exactly. We're self-governing.
You used to be.
Okay, we used to be. We needed security. Not just as a police force, but as security. At least that's what Miles got me to finally admit.
Against pirates in the moment and such.
Our drone security was limited. It still is. If unauthorized people land, we would know about it, but we couldn't do anything about it.
You're obviously not afraid of squatters. You were afraid of corporate spies.
We do get spies from time to time. Don't tell the shareholders, but the more our tech discoveries are disseminated throughout the world, the better off it'll be. But I was worried about the safety of our staff, the bombing. I just never imagined the antibiotics would be more deadly than the illness. Sentinel snuck a private army into the abandoned U.S. military complexes. Stone's been planning this takeover from day one. My colleague, Ayanna Puri, who dealt with this, certainly has a better picture.
This guy, Trey Stone, doesn't make things easy.
He always seemed kind of ambitious. He and Walker always had some friction.
Walker mentioned Stone before, but never in a friendly way. I take it he isn't very likable.
He's a creep. But I've had to work with all kinds of people before. Sometimes you tolerate jerks just because they get the job done.
Did he get the job done?
I don't actually know. He kind of insulated himself. As a subcontractor, I couldn't supervise him the way I did other people. I had to trust Walker when he said things were going well.
Fox called you his best friend.
Yeah, I never thought about it, but I guess he's mine too.
Times like this, you can count your real friends on one hand. You known him a while? You a buddy from college or something?
No. A few years ago, I hired him as a consultant. He was working on the problem P versus NP.
That literally means nothing to me.
It's a math problem. One of the math problems. But Fox was just so enthusiastic about everything, I widened the scope of his role. He was involved in every non-military project Skeltec had.
He's a good guy to have around.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's the deal with this chick on all the video screens? Ayanna Puri.
Yeah, my CFO.
I guess she's just, fulfilling her regular job duties, sharing the company news.
Yeah. Did you see the one where she said I was crazy? Having a mental breakdown or something?
It's not a bad propaganda campaign.
She's not as smart as she thinks she is. Her strategies were always traditional. She's never had any real vision.
So why keep her?
She seems so genuinely concerned about the employees' welfare. Now I see she's just playing office politics. She's more clever than smart. She's effectively taken over as CEO.
Hey, did Fox tell you who his inside source might be? Now, I don't want to press him. I'm not even 100% that he has one. But if that source gets into trouble, he could need someone to help out.
He hasn't told me. And I doubt he would respond well to a man with a gun asking him the question.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. Just as long as you know.
I don't know. And it's not like him to be quiet about anything. I mean, the things that guy told me about his ex-wife, it was like listening to a guy describe a squid eating a chocolate birthday cake. Nobody needs to hear that.
So if he is keeping this secret, it must be pretty big.
Must be.
Hey, genius. I always thought you were more of a pacifist. Gotta say, though, it's a damn shame you had to start making lethal drones.
I was naive, I guess. I always hoped for the best out of people, you know? When a bomb goes off and I meet the wrong person at the worst time, I bought their logic that if you want peace, carry a big stick line of reasoning. Stone even said, doesn't God have his avenging angels guarding the gates of paradise? It never felt right here. We're building heaven on earth. And we're not gods.
Is that why you kept it secret? Project Omega? Because, you know, some people might look at it as a PR shield, keeping the image of a pacifist while making money on weapons.
PR is important, but you don't wear a seatbelt because you're planning to get into a car crash, right?
You have to be cautious.
Right.
That outcast bombing must have hit you pretty hard.
Maybe you read about it. I lost my wife in the September 11th attack on the World Trade Center.
Sorry. I didn't know. I guess I can't blame you for bringing in Stone and Sentinel.
Do you know what it feels like to lose someone?
Yeah, I do.
You get all torn up inside. You get to feel like you're falling, but it's an endless fall. You grab hold of anything you can.
So what am I grabbing hold of now?
I don't know. Us. We need you, Nomad. But you probably need us every bit as much.
Hey, I've been hearing about that World 2.0 stuff. And maybe the world needs a software patch. But a utopia? Really?
People out there and the rest of the world, and it was more... It's still...
No getting away from them.
No.
Stay out of trouble.
I'm probably not as
Focus
brave
is
as I
my
want to
forte.
be either.
How did you buy? Yeah.
Yeah.
And, oh, I'll bet it was.
Focus is my forte.
I meant
The outcast.
they're idiots.
Sentinel hasn't taken
now.
care of him yet?
Stay out of trouble. I'm not getting too attached.
Focus is my forte.
I don't have much time. One of Walker's lackeys, one of the wolves, Walker beat him severely. Others have been killed. I don't know if they were deserting, if they were traitors. I don't know why Walker did that. That wolf, he knows something. He must. He was spotted near Ancient Harbor. You have to hurry.
Watch the aerial drone.
He looked around for another 20 minutes, then Rourke steps in something, almost takes his leg clean off.
Clean kill, Ghost. Heads up, bad guy over there. Located a bad guy over there.
I don't see any movement.
Stay here.
Open up.
Beast mode.
Guys, heads up, keep an eye out. We got enemy activity. Hostile contact. Moving, moving.
Good kill, no man.
Bad guy spotted.
What's that noise? How strange is that?
Got a hostile position there.
Guess I'll come along.
Nice shot.
Hell if I know. None of us are. I think there's a cargo. You think it's part of his plan? Man, they got everyone out on patrol. Marine unless it's part of your plan. You know what I mean? Good. Shit. I guess you're right. Something's up. Something big. What? You think Walker's getting ready to start the next phase? You bet your ass that's what it means. Well, that was fast. Yup. Buckle up. Because there's no turning back now.
Ooh, nice. Time to earn our money. Got you, boss. Collecting intel here.
So are you.
Now, aren't you looking riled? Are you running from somebody or to somebody?
Laugh while you can. Have you thrown down with that son of a bitch Walker? A few weeks back, he caught some of us breaking the rules.
Did you guys ever hear the one where Little Red Riding Hood goes into the forest, but this time she's read the fairy tale, so she brings a really, really big gun. So she's headed to Grandma's. And what do you know? Big bad wolf grabs her. And he says, "No, I got you. And I'm gonna screw you bone alone."
Hey, Will.
So Little Red pulls out her gun. She hikes up her skirt. And she says, "No way. You're gonna eat me. Just like the fairy tale."
Attention!
Y'all having fun? Wolves! Huh? The elite. Best of the best. But here you are. You drunk? Fraternizing with civilians? And how about you, you pathetic piece of shit? You just let that woman take your weapon.
We're just trying to relax, sir.
Well, shit. I'm sorry. I would not want to get in the way of you trying to relax.
And the pistol's not loaded, sir.
to say. It sure shit seems loaded to me. What do you think? You think you belong in my wolves? You think you belong on my battlefield? Well, let's see. Let's see. Come
Holy shit.
Oh, I thought I was fast. I've never seen a man move that fast. If I hadn't run, I'd be dead. He killed the others.
Now, he's got a habit of killing his own men.
He sure holds us to a high standard. He moved house after that little incident. Walker's a guy with a very clear idea of what an American soldier should be.
That's not the only line you crossed. What's Walker's plan?
You'll find the answers you're looking for in the Wolves HQ. It's to the south. It's called Shark Base. I'm only telling you this so that my friends don't have to hunt you down. Have fun dying.
Get your head on straight. That was a civilian.
Alright, here we go.
Regroup on me.
Copy that. We'll come to you.
That's not an amphibious vehicle. You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me, right?
getting into when they sign up, but I still think about those guys.
All clear here. Nothing to report, man.
Oh.
Get some.
Azrael drone on station, boss. Stay low. The Azrael is clear. We should be out of range of its sensors.
There's nothing going on by me.
Hey! What was that noise?
I'm coming!
Way to get it done!
That photographer is gonna run into some serious trouble if Sentinel finds him before I do.
Bad enough I gotta be out here.
Take your elements and set in over there.
We're moving.
Hey, you here? We're calling in more troops. Beefing up security all over the place.
Dude, I was in the same briefing you were. They're worried about holding the capital. Gotta be ready.
Stay right where you are.
Got it. We're holding.
Ghost 1, Wolf 0.
No movement by me.
Yeah, I know there's nothing happening. I'm out here too. Hell with this reporting crap. It's stupid. It's the heavy gunner that's got us acting like this is the army.
We've been out here forever. We're not gonna find shit. How about you just stay alert?
Hostile chopper overhead. Find some cover.
Hostile!
Solid kill!
We got hostiles!
Okay.
I'm freaking exposed!
Careful. No more around.
Yeah. Lock onto the hostile. Ready. Aim! Running for cover!
Fire!
I'm moving up!
Roger.
Contact! Contact! I got bad guys! Roger, free to engage! I'm moving! Give me some!
Now, Sentinel's moving weapons. Tell me where they are.
Okay, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, all right? I've told you everything I know.
Take him down!
Shit, yeah.
I got these assholes! Got it!
Engaging!
Where's the shipment of weapons?
I told you everything! Everything!
We don't have much time.
Will another custodian of World 2.0 come to silence the last whimper of reason?
You got me all wrong, friend. I'm nobody's custodian.
A custodian or not, somebody has to clean up this shit.
And why not you?
I've taken pictures of war zones, presidents, and Fashion Week. None of that bullshit compares to what my camera has just... There is no help for me.